It is I am him. And I am also here with another him. And we only do this podcast with hymns.
Him Jones.
Timothy Chalamet.
That's true.
I love that name.
Yeah, I like that one too.
He's a wavy guy. Wavy little white
I'm
boy.
him and her. Fuck it.
Yo, we're doing the podcast back at the original spot, Humble Beginnings, back at the original home of Jimmy's Diner. We call it Jimmy Diner Studios. We can call it whatever the fuck you want. Listen, at the end of the day, the studio doesn't make the podcast. I make the podcast because I am him. And I only surround myself with him-ass niggas, which is why I got my boy Ness here with me.
Him Roth.
Him Roth. Damn, Tim Roth.
Yeah.
My boy just looked at the fuck. My boy just looked at the Pulp Fiction poster that I should put in here, actually. That's a bad bitch right there. Yo, Uma Thurman used to have my cock pulsing mad early.
No cap.
Mad early.
Early cock posters.
What was the movie? Like, for me, it was like Batman.
The Incredibles.
Was she in The Incredibles, nigga?
Nah, not just about her. I thought you was just saying what movies have your shit pulsing.
Oh, the mom.
Yeah.
Cartoons?
Thicker than a Snicker. I mean, I'm not really.
I would say there was probably a cartoon or two for me.
Yeah, also like Jennifer Aniston and Friends.
Oh, yeah.
Not a movie, but.
Yeah. You ever see her in Horrible Bosses?
Yes.
She
could get it.
Yeah.
I'll deliver it to her on a silver platter.
If I was getting sexually harassed at work, I would have hit that. That nigga's 100%. A pussy.
You would have to. I think you actually, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you actually go to jail if you don't hit that.
Why?
I think you have to hit that or else it's a crime.
Why?
Jennifer
Aniston.
Yeah, she's a bad bitch.
You're right. I see what you're saying now.
I'm almost positive you get 25 years for not fucking that, but.
I don't need a fucking studio unless it makes sense. If y'all niggas want to know what happened, subscribe to... Nah, fuck that. I'm going to give you guys a short summary real quick. I don't fuck with the drama. You fuck with the drama?
You know, I punch out niggas. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
This is shit we have in common. I don't like to fight. Nah, fuck that. I love to fight.
I love to fight.
I try to tell people that all the time. Yo, that's not me. I don't like doing that. And I don't, but at the same time, I do.
I be boxing.
So I really, like, yo... And it's funny because, like, there's a difference. Like, I'll listen to drama. If somebody comes to me with drama, juicy. Like, yo, I got the tea. First of all, I got the tea is mad funny. When a bitch comes up to you, she's like, I got the tea. I'm like, all right, where? What you got? Let me see. Let me act like I give a fuck. Right. Sometimes it's spicy. I find it funny, whatever. But when you drag me into drama that's not mine, I want to fuck you up. And we're not doing that.
Right.
We got to have the podcast surrounding and the podcast hosts surrounding positive vibes only. Maybe some toxic stuff here and there is good for content, but don't
mostly like long meat energy.
Long dick energy. I can't be around little dick energy. Nah. That's not a sub. It's just a genital statement.
Yeah, a genital statement.
A genital statement. Yo, this nigga.
I got bars, nigga. Hit me up.
Damn, my nigga.
I got bars, bro.
So you already know we here. We back. We're back to Humble Beginnings. But you know what? We made it. Look at this shit. It's like I never left.
I'm gonna keep it a band. Personally,
you like it better here.
I enjoy doing it better here.
Say that.
I'm gonna be honest.
Say that.
I just feel like
you don't gotta hear a bunch of bullshit in the background.
I feel like the other joint is artificial.
It was artificial. This is good.
I feel like this is I could say raunchy. This is like the raunchy ranch.
The raunchy ranch. I might have to change the name of the home studio right now.
This is playing raunchy roulette in this bitch. You know?
Yo, listen. This is the first episode of 2023. It's been a while. Niggas been going through shit. We'll talk all about it in a little bit. I'm going to hit this intro, and me and Ness probably going to take another shot. Probably like the fifth shot of the night or whatever, but it is what it is.
Count, I'm drunk.
Fuck.
Welcome to hell.
Beep, 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 beep. That meet my boy. Pay my taxes.
Your girlfriend call me Kumar.
Take it
Girlfriend
easy.
call me Kumar. Your name's Q, you fucking scumbag.
A little baby one? I don't know if it's a baby one, though. How you been, my nigga?
In the last like month and a half, I've been pretty straight.
Yeah?
To keep it a
I've
band
been fucking terrible.
I've been hyped the last month and a half. I ain't had to punch on nobody.
I feel like there was a lot of things I had to cut out of my life.
Yeah, me too.
And it's funny because it happened right before I'm the type of nigga, I don't knock it, but like I'm the type of nigga that doesn't, I don't purposely set out to do New Year's resolutions, and I like the idea of it, but I've just never like been like, yo, I'm gonna try to do this, I'm gonna try to do that.
You know what it is? I feel like if I say my New Year's resolution is to do this and then I don't do it, I feel like a cornball.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like I'm just
Like even me right now, I'm trying to sit here and be like, yo, I'm cutting all toxic shit and all that other shit out of my life. If I end up diving into some toxic shit in 2023, I'm a cornball.
yeah.
So I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say I at the end of last year, there's no New Year's resolution. I'm not tying myself down to anything. I'm just saying, for some reason, and I didn't do it purposely, I cut a lot of toxic shit out of my life before the end of the year. It wasn't purposely either. It's crazy.
My shit, I had no choice.
What you mean?
I ain't had no choice, bro. I had to cut some shit out. I was going motherfucking sideways.
I feel you, my nigga.
It was either that or fucking malfunction, and I wasn't finna malfunction.
What you mean malfunction?
Motherfucking.
How you gonna like? Were your hands? Were you like?
Nah, I don't know. I was just going crazy.
You were going crazy. I feel you.
Yeah, I needed to cut some shit out. You know what I'm saying? Mostly like setting boundaries, like with people. I couldn't say no to people. Now I'm just like, nope, can't do it.
Nah, yeah, I need to learn how to say no, man. That's my biggest.
Now
thing.
I'm an asshole in everybody's eyes, but I'll take it.
Nah, yeah,
I'm more happy.
Yeah, facts. I mean, like, yo, it's so funny because I feel like I'm definitely, and I feel like you're the same way too. Like, I feel like I'm definitely a scumbag, but also a nice guy.
Yep.
But probably mostly scumbag.
I feel like I'm like 50-50 now.
50-50 hybrid?
Like I got to the 50-50 hybrid joint.
All right, because I feel like I've always been like 60 nice guy, 40 scumbag, and I feel like I probably am the other way around, or 50-50. It depends on the mood. It depends on what you're trying to do right now.
I think I'm 50-50 right now. I think I had to cut these females out, man.
What they were doing, bro? All types of stupid shit.
Females are dumb. I'm about to be gay.
Yeah?
Not for real, but
Talk about that. Were you sucking dick?
Nah, well,
like you going cold turkey
for the right price. Nah, I'm playing.
I mean, I feel you. Like we're kind of like in a recession right now.
Nah, I just feel like yo, why?
Yo,
I just feel like you're stupid, bro.
I mean, I'm not playing right now. I'm dead serious. Hold that. I'm gonna stand on that. I'm gonna stand on this.
Yeah, I can show you a text right now. My boy said I'm gonna leave the back door open.
And I said pause.
And I was like, why are you saying
why
pause?
you pause? I said, never mind, bro. I guess I'm gay.
It is what it is, bro. It's 2023. And with that, I want to say my birthday's in 2 days.
What you about to do? You about to get crazy?
Nah. Nope.
Nah?
I'm about to just be home.
We should have like a wild sex party.
Where could we do that at?
We would have to like
rent a wild sex
It would have
hall?
to be super professional. So like no condoms, but
business casual attire when you show up.
Business casual and a STI check 3 days prior. So it'll be like some COVID-19 prime COVID-19 shit where you can't do shit without a
and
COVID
it's got to
test.
be official, like stamped, like it's
Yeah.
Shit
Like you gotta go to the STI clinic. They gotta
show the time, the date.
Yeah.
I think it's doable.
We could probably rent a bitch out, like a nurse practitioner, to just post up
on
in front of the.
Everyone just do
site.
it together.
Yeah.
Everyone put whoever's pulling
they
up
had
to
that shit outside, like the sporting arenas and shit.
What are we gonna call it though? The event got to be called something.
Well, how old you turning?
27.
27. Damn, that's tough. We should have the cap at 27.
Yeah.
I won't participate in any sex stuff.
It's kind of whack, but
I'll just watch and beat my shit.
it's kind of whack, but
I'll just watch and beat my shit. That way you can have more in the count.
I feel like are we bros unless we Eiffel Tower?
That's true, yeah. That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, look at that.
I feel like we're
So it's
not
probably
officially.
leaning a little bit. I'm kind of scared to take this shot right now. I'm not
drunk.
Hold you. You're drunk?
Yeah. I haven't been drinking, bro.
No, we'll mix it if you want. I'm gonna just put some orange juice in here. Call it a day. Throw it in your drink. What you got there from Burger King, my nigga? Oh, nothing. My fault.
Ice.
Oh shit! Party foul. Yo, I just spilled all this orange juice on myself.
You're drunk.
Oh yeah. What the fuck is wrong with me right now?
27. That's That's what we doing.
It's the first podcast. Everything's all over the place. My depression's been kind of crazy.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know, nigga. The last couple months, it just kind of feels like a lot of shit went down, and again, I had to cut a lot of shit out. Part of it was the studio. The studio was kind of a toxic environment, and I'm like, I feel like you're the same way too. Like I'm like a 50-50 hybrid nigga when it comes to my mental health. Like I'm very open about it, and I acknowledge it. But at the same time, I'm also still like an old school
Thug it out.
masculine, I guess, nigga. That's how I was raised. You can't program me to fucking be on some like masculinity is toxic. Like we're not doing that. That's just.
Right.
I feel like you're the same way too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
It's a fact.
I can't do that. I can't do that new school. You can't. I talked about this before, and if you're joining us again, I'll fucking bring it up again. But I feel like you can't lean too much to one side. I feel like that's bad too. Like I feel like you're seeing that a lot with men, and it's being forced on us by women. Like women love and I think it's because masculinity, yes, it can get toxic, but anything can get toxic. Femininity, is that a word?
I think
can get toxic.
Right.
So it's like, obviously, like everything else, check it. But I feel like going all the way to whether you call it left or right or whatever, I feel like going all the way that way where it's like, oh, masculinity is bad. We got to throw it all out. Like, nah, nigga, there's some shit we got to keep. One of it is thugging out. One of the things are thugging it out. Like, we've been open on this podcast before about seeing therapists and shit. But if you have other things that are forms of therapy, that also works. But yeah, talking to somebody is not bad either.
You know what's crazy is like when it comes to society, like with women and men, relationships, whatever the case may be, situationships, anything. It's like women don't want you to be like toxic with the masculinity, but when you start being vulnerable and you start being
You're a
soft,
bitch.
even if they don't admit it, they start looking at you different and start treating you different.
Yeah.
Like they don't respect you.
There's
you're
no
soft, you're fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like
there's no like good. There's never a good middle ground.
if you're the guy who I open the door for you, I'll take out the trash, I'll do this, I'll do that, then they're like, oh, well, I'm fucking capable of doing all this too. But then if you don't do it, they're fucking upset. Like, oh, where's the fucking old school man at that fucking do this and pay my bills?
You can't show
You can't
too
do
much
nothing.
emotion. You can't do nothing.
nothing.
You can't do shit nowadays.
You can't do shit. And I'm sure there's been situations where it's the other way around, where the women try to be traditional women and the men get upset. But I just think do whatever works for you and whoever the fuck you involved with. I'm going to take the trash out. I'm going to open the door for you. If you don't fucking like it, you can skedaddle.
You know what I saw right before? What do you feel about men and women being 50-50? I saw this shit on Instagram like right before.
Or like paying bills? What you mean?
I guess 50-50 in general. Let's call it paying bills.
Again, I'm the type of person, like, if it works for fucking Susan and fucking Tim to pay 50-50, cool. And if John and fucking Suzanne want to fucking... John wants to pay all the bills and Suzanne fucking cooks and cleans, then it is what it is.
Also, Suzanne is a trash name. But.
So, yeah, I mean, those are very Caucasian.
Yo, you ever like talk to a girl and like you just look at her name and you're like, you just know it's not going to work?
Yeah. Yeah, all the time. Many times.
Women have to feel that way too, though, 100%. Like,
if your name's Margaret, I'm not.
Yeah.
Margaret, bro, are you 60?
Like, if I was a female, I would definitely not be with a nigga named Jimmy. But my name's not Jimmy, it's also James, so that's a little more.
Or like if my name was Bob, I don't expect much.
Like I would trust a Nestor, but I wouldn't trust a Bob.
I don't even
like
trust.
If I looked at a Bob, I'd be like, yo, you might be the nicest Bob nigga in the world. Like I feel like Bob is a harmless name, but it's also like, am I about to date a herb if I'm a female? Right?
40-year-old virgin ass. Like, you know what's crazy about my name? I fucking hate my name's trash. I don't like my name personally. It makes no sense. I'm named after my dad.
Okay.
I should be Nestor Rosario III.
What?
But my mom named me after my dad, but he wasn't there to sign my birth certificate, so I have her last name. So I'm just Nestor de Jesus. I don't like my name, so I'll tell people call me Ness. Mm-hmm. And they think I'm corny, like, you just want people to call you like because I'm making up a nickname, I guess. But like,
I mean, it's short for Nestor though. It's kind of like Jimmy's short for James, which is great. Like, I don't know how that.
you just get people to call you Ness. Like, what? I'm not gonna have someone calling me Ness. I'm sorry, Nestor's trash.
So what if it was a girl like y'all are locked in?
I mean, if they want to call me Nestor, they can.
Yeah, they can.
But like, when I introduce myself, I'm like, "Yo, my name's Nestor. You can call me Ness if you want. Whatever works." You know what I'm saying? But people be like, "You just made up a
His
nickname
name is
for yourself."
Nasty Ness on my phone, but it's for other reasons though. That nigga's a whore.
Elaborate.
You're a whore. When you need to be, or unintentionally. I should say unintentionally.
I feel like I'm retired.
Yeah.
Nah. Nah. You know why? Because you know what? The thing is, like, now, I don't even want to say this year. I want to say like November is when I told myself, like, yo, do whatever the fuck makes you happy.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, fuck them. Because before I was like, I'm going to talk to this girl and I don't want to talk to this girl because I'm talking to this girl and like this girl's going to find, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but girls can have options when they're single.
Right, but I don't give a fuck what everybody's doing right now.
Yeah.
My thing is like, if I want to talk to fucking these 3 bitches, I talk to them. If I want to talk to one, I talk to her. If I don't want to talk to none of them, if I don't feel like answering your call or your text, I'm not gonna. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm like chilling right now. I'm not putting so much pressure on myself to hide anything or talk to one girl or talk to 3 girls. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel
Whatever
you.
comes my way, it comes. If I don't want it, fuck them. If I do, I do.
Yeah, no, I definitely shifted my focus towards the end of the year. Like, I feel like I'm just focused on making bread and family, my nigga. Like, just making memories, and that includes you know, all family. Like, even family like that I barely see. You know what I'm saying, in New York that barely come out. I always have to go over there, shit like that. Like, I'm just like, yo. But at the same time, setting boundaries, like you said, too, because, for example, with the family shit, I'm like, yo, I'm tired of fucking coming to you, nigga. You got to come to me.
Mm-hmm.
When you have kids, I feel like that completely changes. Like, before I had kids, I'll go out there all the fucking time, and it was no big deal. Now I'm like, yo, I'm chilling. I'm in my fucking fortress. It ain't shit. It's on fucking Picasso Ave, but it's my fortress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's your spot. The thing is, I learned that a lot when I was in the military. Because, like, Japan's far, so I don't expect too many people to like go all the way.
It still bugs me that you were in Japan. That's
but
crazy.
like when I was in Georgia, when I was in Virginia, certain places like that, it's like when I lived in DC and New York, people always tell me like, "Oh, I never see you no more." Like, what's up? Like, bro, I always drive over here. 7-hour drive, 4-hour drive
to DC,
plane ride over here, like from DC to Rhode Island, New York, Rhode Island, Japan, Rhode Island. I'm not coming to you every fucking time, bro. I'm tired. No. And it's always money coming out of my pocket, too, on top of that. So it's like, you want to see me pull up? I'll give you my address. Stay here.
That's a solid resolution for me. I guess we're on this theme in the beginning of this podcast, but like a resolution for me this year is definitely travel.
Yeah.
I need to travel my
important.
fucking ass off, bro. I'm about to be 30. I feel like I went places when I was younger, and I have that fucking plane anxiety shit that I told you about. But like, yo, we're dead in that this year. Like, we're going back. I'm trying to go back to DC. I'm trying to go to Chicago. I told you about Chicago. I'm trying to go to fucking. There's a wedding in Miami in March.
Traveling is so important, and people. It's not even just about like, oh, I went to this place or that place. It's like meeting the people from other places and other cultures, bro. Changes your entire fucking view on certain shit. Like most of my friends, like friends that I'll die with, live in other places. I met people that were in Thailand, Philippines, Bali, fucking this place,
Niggas
that
you
place.
met over there.
Over there, people that are from there even, that barely speak English, that I talk to all the time on Facebook or whatever the case may be, because these people's culture is so like, bro, I went to the Philippines and they're poor. Like the people I met were, bro, I'm talking about live in a shack, like a hut, and will give you everything. They cook for you. They fucking give you their best drinks, their everything. without question, without asking for anything in return, just to show you a good time while you're there. And it's like people over here, bro, you say hi to a person, they're like, the fuck's wrong with this weird ass nigga? I don't even know this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas is weird out
is goofy. So like traveling, experiencing different cultures and different backgrounds, different foods, different just types of people, period, is super important. And it opens up your eyes to like me. You know, I be home every day.
Yeah.
I don't like nobody.
Nah,
and it's for good reason. It's for good reason because all these people are fucking corny.
Nah, they are, man. They are.
They don't know. They think
so sick
life,
of all of it.
They
right
think
now.
life is the club and the same fucking people smoking hookah, drinking, fucking bitches. Man, that's not life.
That's why I feel like I made those decisions at the buzzer. Like I keep going back to that, and that's such an important topic right now to me. Like, and I don't usually do the whole like, oh, this is the topic we're doing in this one and that one, but like that's just been on my mind so much lately. Like I need to, at the end of last year, I needed to shift my focus to all of the people and all of the bullshit that comes with people. You need to cut that shit the fuck off. You got a beautiful daughter who's 5. You got a beautiful son who's fresh out the box.
Good looking kids.
We're going to focus on family and we're going to focus on money, and that's it. Everything else is a fucking distraction. Everything else was a distraction. I feel like a lot of shit that I was paying attention to and investing my time in last year, whether it be relationships, business proposals, or business moves that worked out for a short amount of time, and then I just was like, nope, it was a waste of fucking time. And you know, I don't regret none of it because it's like lessons learned, but like, we here again. I'm not making any solid resolutions because if I dive back into certain, I guess habits and shit, that makes me a cornball.
Right.
But the solid one that I want to stick to this year is definitely travel.
My big thing that I'm sticking to is like trying to pour into people that pour into me.
Yeah,
So it's like there's so for example,
that's a big
there's
one.
a song by Kendrick Lamar called Opposites Attract. It's an old ass song.
Yeah, I know.
But the chorus is, we love people that hate us and hate people that love us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you might have people texting your phone trying to see how you're doing, chill with you, whatever the case may be, and you ignore them for reasons you don't even really think of. You just ignore them. And then the people that you want to be around for whatever fucking reason that don't deserve it, you're trying to fucking chill with them and they're ignoring you. And it's like a fucking chain. And so now I'm trying to be on some shit where like the people who are checking on me, checking on my son, just trying to see how I'm doing, chill with me, whatever the case may be, those are the type of, whoever's watering my plants, I'm trying to water their shit back. And the people who I like or desire to be around who don't deserve it, I'm like, fuck them. Like, there's been so many people who have called me and texted me the last couple weeks. You haven't hit me. Like, bro, to be honest, fuck you. Be real with you. Like, fuck you. Like,
And I suck on my phone, so I appreciate you still hitting me up.
it's
you
you
know.
know what I'm saying? The thing is like, nigga, like, I'm not going to ever get mad at nobody for, like, life shit.
Yeah.
It's a
for
difference
sure.
between someone ignoring you and someone just doing life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm an understanding ass person, but whoever the fuck ain't pouring into my shit, fuck them.
You know what I got to cut out this year too, man? Going down rabbit holes on YouTube. I've been like obsessing over the fact that like the world just feels like it's going to end at any moment. I don't know if
That's
you get the
valid,
same
though.
vibe or if I'm just wilding out by myself.
I usually think like none of this shit means anything.
Yeah.
That's what I be thinking in my brain.
Sometimes
my sister says it to me all the time.
my shit's like, it's so funny. Like my brain is between that and it means too much and we just not even grasping.
That's true.
Like we're about to get fucking checked real soon by this almighty God or whatever you believe in about to like. I feel like we've been checked and it like multiple times, like since being on this earth, life. You know what I'm saying? And we just continue to get checked, and like every time we come back, it just never works. We're always on some savage shit.
You know what it is like, you ever been in a situation where you find and I'm not even a religious person like that, but I've been in some fucked up situations where I've been like, yo, God, I swear to God, you get me through this shit, I'll never do this again. If you make sure this girl's not pregnant, I'll never fuck raw again.
My
if
God.
if I don't die right now, I swear to God, I'll never be in the streets again. Like, I've been in them situations, and then after I make it through, I'm like, I made it through. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Good?
We aight.
How many lives we got in this
And
bitch?
that's where you fuck up at.
Yeah.
So now I just think like I gotta chill because like I'm not a religious person, but what if I die this time? What if this happens this time? What if I really die and I gotta go really talk to somebody? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just on some shit now where I'm just trying to be the best person I could be, the best dad I could be, and be as happy as could be. And if anything else, that shit really don't matter like that.
Hopefully that shit helps niggas at the gate because I'm on the same wave. And hopefully whoever the fuck is up there is listening. If we end up going through some shit and I'm at the gate.
I know you've been in a spot where you're like, if you get me through this shit, I swear to God.
Mad times, and I'm always bullshitting. Whatever God is like watching over us, we all have gods we believe in. Whatever God is watching over us, that nigga's looking at me like, yo, this nigga is top.
Lying.
He is ranked top 10 cappers in the world. Guaranteed.
Bro, I've been in some fucking spots. I ain't gonna lie to you,
I
bro.
can imagine all over the world.
Yo, bro, I've been in some
I'm
spots.
starting to think you got a kid in Japan, my nigga, honestly.
Nah, yo, you know what's crazy? I only had sex with one Japanese girl.
For real?
Swear to God.
How was it?
It was whack. I did not enjoy it. I mean, vagina is nice, but like,
She was whack.
you know, everyone has their preferences in body type and the way a girl sounds, or the, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't my thing. But nah, it's not. It wasn't even just that. It just life, and not even just the military. Like, I've been in life situations where I'm like, yo, I think I'm gonna die right now. Hopefully I don't die. Yeah. Please God, if you get me through this, I swear to God, I'll never do this again. And I took that shit for granted. There was times where I didn't die, obviously, and I'm like,
I feel like my shit was mostly pregnancy scares when I look at my life. And it was when I was pregnancy scares when I was living under like my parents' roof.
yeah.
Now I have that toxic Dominican shit where I'm like, if it happens,
And I'm a grown up, I could take care of the kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We were talking about it at the barbershop again today because the kid, we got a kid working with us now. And we were talking about like, yo, would you rather have we talked about this, a STD or a kid? I think we talked about it.
I think we have.
Like, my shit is like, yo, if it's a mystery box of an STD, meaning like you're not gonna know what the fuck it is, I'll take the kid all day.
Taking the kid.
Like,
taking
nigga, what fucking muscle up?
Well, one thing,
and that's it.
We've done it. We have children.
Like, muscle up and fucking hustle. And yo, I always tell people like, yo, if you can't take care of a kid, you're just not a hustler to begin with.
You're just not trying.
Yeah.
It don't even have to do with just money, because like a lot of females.
That's right. It doesn't.
A lot of females will tell you, like, even if you broke, just be there. Mm-hmm. I mean, of course, men, for the most part, I'm not going to speak about every fucking man because I don't want to get yelled at. As men, for the most part, it's a natural thing to want to provide. And when you can't, or when you barely can, you feel like shit. Mm-hmm. Even if it's subconsciously, you feel like a piece of shit. I'm not worth shit. I can't even fucking whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you just not trying. No. You could at least be there. You know how many times I told my dad that shit? Like, yo, nigga, I'm not even asking you for nothing. Just be around.
Yeah.
Whether or not they do that is on them, but for the most part, it don't really got to do with money. So when niggas tell me, like, I mean, none of my friends are like this because I'll box a nigga, but when men make the excuse of, oh, I'm fucked up right now, I'm down on my dick, like I don't got no bread, like
I'm down on my dick
for real, like
yo, this sounds crazy.
I'm on my dick right now, like I don't have nothing, I don't have no money, I can't do. I think that's a fucking excuse, because there was definitely times where my son's mother held it down and I was dead broke, and I was still there for my kid. My son can never, when he grows up, can never once say, yo, my pops wasn't there. The nigga might be able to say, yo, my pops was broke, but For all he knows, I was never broke. That was when he was a little baby. And now he can't say I wasn't there. He can't say I was broke, nothing.
Well, we talking about kids and parenting, right? Like, we talked about this shit before, just bullshitting while we were drinking before the pod. You know, the usual why am I thinking of pre-cum? Pre-podcast. Pre-cum is crazy.
Pre-cum's nuts.
Yeah, it is nuts.
I never got, like, a scare off that.
I had scares, but I'm also, like, a hypochondriac ass nigga. Like, the very first time I had raw sex with a girl, and pre-cum was not what I was going to talk about, but we're just going down now. One of the first times I had sex with a girl, raw, I just, like, me being the nigga I am, the anxiety-driven nigga that I am, I just automatically was like, yo, I definitely pre-came in her right now, 100%. So I thought, like, we were just panicked until she got her period. Like, yo, you're definitely pregnant. Cause
I've had pregnancy scares, but, like, I don't think I've ever been nervous about pre-cum.
Nah?
I mean, I know it's a thing.
All it takes is one little swimmer.
I know, it's crazy, but I don't.
And my swimmers are strong. It's so funny because I thought at one time I couldn't have kids.
Me too.
I found out that I was getting trapped by somebody not even knowing.
Oh.
I found out from somebody else that for a long time, someone that I was with was trying to get pregnant. Yeah, that was crazy. That was fucking wild. And I had the, like, mixture of, like, thank God, but also, like, damn, nigga, you can't just shooting blanks.
No, you know what's crazy? I thought I was shooting blanks until, you know what's nuts? The fucking day I moved in together with my son's mother, she got pregnant either that day or the next day.
Wow.
And we had already had sex many times before
Yeah.
moving in together, of course, and I've never had a pregnancy scare before that. Literally, I moved in, she got fucking pregnant. First weekend I was there.
Damn.
So it was like, when I think of, like, shit that's, like, meant to be, I mean, I don't know if my son's mother and I are meant to be together, but we was definitely meant to have a fucking kid.
Yeah, no.
Because I ain't never got a girl pregnant before that. And first fucking weekend, pregnant. Shout out my nigga Odin, yo.
Yeah, he's a cute.
He about to be 3.
Man.
He'll punch on your son. Whoever the fuck's out there that want to box their son, Odin will do it to him. And we could record it and put some money up on it.
What I was actually going to talk about was the pre-pod shenanigans. We used to drink, whatever, we're bullshitting. We were talking about, like, bitches, nigga. In our case, bitches. In general, bitches and niggas. He, her, him, whatever the fuck you want to call it. What the fuck is with almost wanting the person you're talking to have baby daddy or baby mama drama?
It's so weird because they'll say off rip, you got a kid. I don't know what kind of shit you guys on because I don't want no baby mama
I don't want
drama.
no drama. And then they figure
Bitch,
out
shut
there's
the
no
fuck
drama.
up because when we tell you, yo, I'm cool with my baby moms, we don't have
That's weird.
Yeah, we don't have no sex. We don't kiss. We don't do nothing.
That's weird,
I explain, bro, when I start talking to a female, I explain that shit immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. Yo, we do not have sex. We don't kiss. We don't flirt. We just good parents. We're great friends. We text. We whatever. We're involved with my son. That's it. Oh, yeah, that's great. I respect that, blah, blah, blah. Couple weeks down the road, I'm going to see my son. I'm going to my baby mom's house. I'm going to see my son.
Oh, that's weird. I don't like that.
I don't, yeah.
Like, bitch, what the fuck you want?
Because if I'm a deadbeat, it's a bad thing. If I got baby mama drama, it's a bad thing. If I'm too close with my baby moms or if we're friendly or we're cool, it's a bad thing. If I lie to you, it's a bad thing. If I'm honest with you, it's a bad thing. So I just got to be the bad guy. So, bitch, you could really eat a dick. Your moms can eat a dick. Your dads can eat a dick.
Yeah.
If you got kids, they can eat dicks.
Wow.
Fuck them.
Even the kids.
Fuck all of you. That's what I'm saying. That's going back to me saying, I'm going to just do whatever makes me happy. If I'm talking to 8 bitches, I'm talking to 8 bitches. If I'm talking to 1 bitch, I'm talking to 1 bitch.
It really is like that, though. Like, it's like, yo.
There's no winning.
There's, like, the whole, I don't want drama. Like, that usually comes with drama. And then But then there's the ones that find out that you're actually cool. You have what every co-parenting relationship should be, and it's a problem. Like, I'm sorry, but shit will, I was public about it so people know. Show my daughter's mom was a certain way. I had to go to court to make sure that we deaded all that. There's no more drama anymore with that. But yo, like, Leo's mom, till this day, and I don't see it getting bad ever, I will never pick another relationship over that, in a sense that, like, we're not about to, if it ever got to that point, we're not about to, like, have me choose our relationship over my relationship.
I'm going to choose my baby moms every time. Not even in a relationship type of way, not in a, I want to fuck her type of way, not in a, I want to be her type of way. Bro, my son's happiness and well-being is number one. Mm-hmm. Which means his parents having a healthy relationship, him being able to see his parents commingle and be straight, and him be able to be happy at whatever home he's at, wherever he's at, with whoever he's with. Mm-hmm. If you got a problem with it, bitch, you could step. If you don't like it, bitch, you could step. If you think I'm going to turn my back on my baby moms, you could step. You could bounce. Bitch, every time. I will be single till I die if that's what we got to do. Because the way I look at it, if you're mad that I have a good relationship with my son's mom, you don't want my son to be happy. No, straight like that.
That's a fact.
If you're with me, you're with my son. And if you don't want him to be happy, you could die.
Yeah, you're disrespecting my
own kid
at that point.
I'll box any bitch over it. I'll punch a bitch right in her shit. On God. Word to Jesus, nigga. If that nigga don't like it, I'm sorry. I'll box anybody over it.
Jesus too?
I'll box if he
if he don't fuck with it.
If he don't fuck with it, I gotta box him too.
Jesus is going down a couple weeks after his birthday.
I got these bitches on me and I will box anybody over it.
Fuck it, my nigga.
Fuck them. Bro, whatever makes you laugh and smile. If it's a nigga, a bitch, 6 bitches, 6 niggas, 8 cars, no money, all the money, that's what you need.
You know what you've seen a lot lately? Polygamy.
Yeah.
If people like it, they like it, but I just can't.
I can't do it.
I can't do it, bro.
How do you feel? And I made a tweet about this earlier. I saw a tweet. How do you feel about let's say a party setting? Let's say it's a reggae party, a dancehall party, and let's say you have a girl, and she's like basically getting humped by another nigga. You think it's just dancing, or you think it's disrespectful?
No, it's more than dancing.
It's disrespectful.
I saw a tweet. I saw that tweet too.
The same tweet.
The same tweet where somebody was like, "Yo, it's not.
It's just dancing.
No, it's not.
It's not cheating. No, it's not."
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say it out loud because I just say whatever the fuck I want. I say what people are scared to say, and I know some of y'all did it, and y'all just don't say it. Mm-hmm. I definitely came off some shit like that before when I was like in middle school.
It's a sexual thing, bro.
So if I came off that type of dancing in middle school.
This is what people don't understand. People look at it as shallow. If I want to dance with a bitch, it's probably because I thought she was cute. It's probably because the way she was moving attracted me to her. That's not shallow. That's being honest. When you go to date a female, the first thing, whether you like to admit it or not, you was not attracted to their personality because you didn't know their fucking personality yet. The first thing is always physical attraction. I'm looking at a bitch, she got a fat ass, she's fucking doing her thing. I want to dance with you. Why do I want to dance with you? Because I want to have sex with you.
Yeah.
Because I think you're attractive. Mm-hmm. You're someone, if I was to have sex, not to say I'm going to have sex with every bitch I dance with, because that's not realistic.
That's some horseshit.
But,
and if you like that stuff, sometimes it's fine.
I thought you were attractive. I want you to throw that shit on me, and I'm going to throw my shit forward. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you cannot tell me that shit is
you're like damn near fucking with no clothes.
You're fucking with no
on.
Putting the shit in with no.
There's friction.
Insertion.
Yeah. If you guys were 2 pieces of wood, you'd be making a fire. There's something wrong with that.
My thing, if that works for you as a couple,
yeah, nah. If you
swingers, people who just you could dance with whoever, you could kiss whoever.
Nah, yeah,
people,
facts.
If that works for you, great. To me, it's not just dancing. And if you want to argue, if you're a female and you want to argue with me, like, oh, it's just why can't I dance with this guy? That we don't need to be together. We don't need to be together. We don't. I don't feel like arguing with you about that. It is what it is. I don't think it's just dancing.
No, it's not just that.
Because when I want a girl to throw it back on me, it's because I think she got a fat ass or I think she look good.
We love fat asses, man.
We do. We also love flat asses with pretty face.
Pretty face is fine. Flat ass is. I don't know.
I think
about
pretty
flat
face
ass.
is taking it all.
Yeah, pretty.
You can have no titties, no ass, beautiful face.
And a beautiful personality. You can't have a pretty face if you got a pretty face and you're sitting here like mad like self-centered and shit. You're a dub.
Super dub. Bitch, your ass is flat. That's when I'm gonna diss you. That's when I'm. But if you got a good personality and a good face, I'm not gonna diss you.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
oh my god, bro. Yo, you heard about Yellowstone? That's one of the rabbit holes I've been going down.
The national park.
The volcano under Yellowstone. Nah. You want me to blow your mind right now?
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna like it, but
Let's hear it.
so I did a lot of research. Every now and then, when I get like invested in some type of like educational shit, and I bring it to the podcast, I kind of feel like a teacher. Like I feel like a very smart nigga teaching the masses about something that they might not know about. There's a super volcano, like the world's super volcano is under Yellowstone.
Word.
You didn't know about that?
Nah.
Yo, so this shit's like been overdue for mad long to like have this crazy eruption that's gonna affect like life as we know it,
Oh,
right?
right.
I guess it just started like pulsing recently. Yeah, nigga.
So we're gonna die. That's what's up. That's what's up. Why would we have kids right now?
That's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like, yo, what are we
fucked
doing?
Up. We fucked up.
What are we doing? So we
So-
just keep nutting and shit? I don't know. I might pop out like 3 more of these niggas and be like, yo,
Bro,
that
honestly,
like logically, like you just multiply your tribe. So you might have better chances. Like the more
of somebody making it.
somebody making it, right?
I don't know how far we would get there. Let me tell you something. I've been equipped with a certain set of skills. If I can't survive,
Yo, nah, yeah, that's true.
if I can't survive, we're all fucked.
I'm definitely running to wherever you at. I'm gonna take my whole. I don't know how many people
You know,
I'm gonna have in
as-
my clan, but
I ask people that when I first, like when they first like really get to know me, I'd be like, yo, like if something was to go down, do you trust that I will get you
nah,
out the
yeah,
situation?
I'm out.
And most people say, yeah, but like, if I'm doubting myself, we all gonna die, nigga.
Nah,
Like,
yeah, I'm out. You doubting
you
yourself
ever
because
see-
there's just certain shit you can't control. Like, yo, if it's a natural disaster, what the fuck are you gonna do?
if you ever see me scared, we fucked up.
Oh man, yo, listen. So this shit, whenever it goes off, because if it started pulsing, they're saying that that's probably warning signs that it's going to come within the next 100 years. That's what they said. That's crazy, right? Yo, so listen, I'm fucking blasted. Well, I have this terrible thing that this is what I need to leave in 2022. All the other stuff is cool. That's a great first step for me and my mental health. But this is also something I should leave in 2022, but I also find it hilarious. Like, I just watch it and I'm like, yo, this is cool, crazy. I'm just laughing at it because what the fuck are we going to do? Yo, they said that when this shit happens, it's supposed to give us, like, it's going to kill everything within the vicinity of Yellowstone. So, like, West Coast
Is that in
like,
California?
yeah, near California. It's under Wyoming.
Okay.
And, like, I think some of Utah, whatever the fuck. But it's supposed to kill everything within that vicinity. And then, like, anything that is a little more outside of it is going to get killed or affected by, like, ash. And then, like, the big ass fucking ash cloud that this super volcano is going to put over all of us in general is supposed to give us, like, a 10 to 15 year long permanent winter. Now get this shit. I came up with this shit when I was blasted, right? This fucking climate change shit, they say that we're getting to a point where the earth is they have like a global temperature for the earth currently, if you look it up. They're saying that climate change is making it so that the earth's temperature as a whole how warm or cold it is getting to a point where it's getting so warm that it's going to get to a point of no return. It's unfixable. Say we get to that shit in the next couple of years, this fucking volcano erupts, and it's supposed to cool the planet by 10 degrees. Then that's just the fucking planet fixing itself.
Damn, nigga.
Kind of nasty.
Yo,
right?
that's kind of.
I'm kind of fucking nasty.
Yo, you might have did something right there.
Yo, I did something, my nigga.
Yo, bro.
How wild is that? But then that's also too good to be true. Like,
I feel like somebody might have thought about that already.
somebody definitely thought about it. Like, scientists are looking at that. That's not a far-fetched thing that I just said. I'm over here.
My thing is like, what would make that not the solution? Like you're saying,
like I'm thinking about it, and it sounds like
perfect.
But I'm also like,
we might
it's
need
too good
it
to be true.
Fuck, man.
Like I'm like, yo, we're such a shitty like race to this planet, whether it's like war or pollution or whatever the fuck we're doing to the planet. Why would the planet? I guess the planet is also showing no mercy when something like that happens because there will be a lot of casualties.
Right.
So
some of these niggas need to die though.
Yeah, some of these niggas do need to die.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Some people need to die.
And it's always been crazy to me, yo. Like I'm not a super religious person, but I like just like you probably. Like I grew up going to church for that long, and I always found it so weird that like all these natural disasters be happening in places where people are like the most wild. So like Florida be having mad hurricanes, and here's the difference between Florida people and people who move to Florida. Like we probably have family in Florida that moved down there, but then there's people who like live in Florida who are fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I don't like real deal Floridians who like have a long history of scumbags who live in Florida. They just like they're just fucking scumbags, and like that's why shit goes down. Cali, like you hear some of the sketchiest niggas in Cali, whether it's Hollywood or whatever. They have that the San Andreas fault. That's like another thing that's supposed to happen any given day where the whole shit is supposed to just like go under. I don't know, my nigga.
I don't know, man. You might have did something.
So this is the rabbit hole. These are the things I've been doing. When you hit me up
I can't
and I
do
don't answer
shit.
my phone, I'm just
I can't-
violently high in my living room. Just
I can't
looking
do
up
shit like that, bro. I can't watch shit like that because, I mean, I can.
Yeah.
It's intriguing. It's interesting, but I start fucking my own brain. Like, damn, why did I have a kid? Like,
I fuck with my brain in a sense that I do end up having like mad bad, like the dreams that I be having are crazy.
I be having fucked up dreams.
Like
all the
apocalyptic
time.
shit. And I'm like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just look. Like, I'll have them naturally without even thinking about it. I'm like, yo, you know what? If we're here, might as well just fucking keep looking into it. Yo, it's crazy. The other shit that I was looking at, there was some shit that I seen on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter earlier, there was some nigga who was like ex-CIA or whatever the fuck he was. And he was talking about how in 2027 or by 2027, it was one of the two. I think it was in 2027, in the year 2027, there's supposed to be something big happening.
We're gonna die.
That's what he said.
I gotta take a piss.
You out of here? So I'm gonna just let these niggas know real quick while this nigga's peeing. This fucking ex-CIA motherfucker was like, yo, 2027, something big is about to go down. What that is, I don't know. Niggas was talking about an alien invasion. Then niggas started talking about how it'd be a staged alien invasion. Then niggas was talking about how a staged alien invasion would make it so that the world would have to unify and currency would all be the same and everything would just be fall under one thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This nigga just went to be in mid-podcast. Rookie move.
I'm sorry, bro.
Rookie move. I feel you. I've been holding it for a
I
minute.
had no choice.
You have a grandpa bladder? Because I
Yeah.
definitely do. I'm faking the funk right now.
I'm probably the oldest 26-year-old you ever met.
Yeah,
My body hurts. I'm tired.
I feel you. I got like a
I'd be
pinched
pissed
nerve.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the CIA agent.
Yo, so niggas was saying, I talked about all the natural stuff, right? But niggas was saying alien invasion, which makes sense because there's also been weird shit popping up with that the last couple years. Then niggas was saying fake alien invasion, like the government stages an alien invasion. Then niggas was like, oh, why? Then niggas said a fake alien invasion would make it look like the government has to all form together into one, causing that new world order shit that niggas have been theorizing for mad long. One currency, one government, like, yo.
My thing is like, I don't know what the fuck to believe anymore because do I think everything is could be a conspiracy? No.
I don't either.
But do I think the fucking government is batting 1,000 and telling us the truth? No, nigga.
Nah.
Who lie? Who doesn't lie? Be honest. Even if it's about the dumbest shit,
Yeah.
everybody lies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do I think the government is being truthful? Fuck no. Okay. So whether there's a real alien invasion or a fake alien
I think it'd
invasion,
be a real one, though,
personally, I don't think aliens look different from people.
No, I don't think
Like,
so.
I think there's niggas that are just aliens that are just out here. But that's just me.
You know what's so funny about this world, bro? If an alien invasion, like, real deal happened, there's gonna be niggas, like, same thing with COVID, same thing with everything else. There's gonna be niggas out there, like, there could be aliens falling out of the sky, murking niggas left and right, like, chopping niggas' heads off, dicks off, all of that. Like, just wildin'. Just the most gruesome, fucking savage murders you can witness with your own eyes. And there's gonna be one fucking cocksucker in the corner who's like, this is all rigged.
Yeah.
It's the government. It, like, yo, not
You know who I
everything
think that
has
is?
to be. Who?
And I love him. Surge.
I knew you were.
Surge. Surge. Love him. That's my boy.
I love Surge.
Love him.
He does.
Funny
he
as
does.
hell.
He does believe in aliens, though. That's one thing I'll give
For
him.
sure.
That's
Cool.
one. Will. I think Will is a little more like.
Will's
more,
different. Will's a different. He's in his own category.
Yeah,
I feel like
he's more like what you would think Surge is than Surge is. Like Surge be questioning a lot of shit.
I think
But
Surge.
I feel like Will just questions everything.
I think Surge is a smart guy. Love him. Great dude. But I know the nigga is just a wild
he's a
conspiracy.
victim of his own madness.
Yeah.
Like the shit that he.
I just watch his Instagram stories, and I love watching his Instagram. He's one of the
you know,
first
he's
people that shows
wildin'.
up on my
He's
Instagram
wildin'. Yeah.
thing.
He's wilding
Yeah,
out.
every time.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yo. But I respect anybody. Like, I respect when people question shit, yes.
Me too, because nobody fucking knows anything.
Nobody knows anything.
Right.
Nobody knows anything.
So you might be
You can't
right.
be pressed over. Like, he questioned some shit in the barbershop one day, and I had a client. I had like secondhand embarrassment because I had a client be like get pressed and be like, look up the facts, show me the fact, and I'm like, yo,
Chill, nigga.
chill out. Like, what the fuck? And you know how Surge is. The nigga's like very.
You don't give a fuck, yeah.
If he's getting a rise out of you, he's gonna keep going.
Yeah, of course.
And
He
I
likes
can't
to see that
promise
stuff.
I'm not like that myself. Sometimes I'm like that. A lot
The
of
thing
times
is, he
I'm
thinks
like
it's
that.
funny, so he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this nigga's getting heated. I'm gonna keep pressing him. I'm gonna keep digging into him because he's getting so tight and he looks like an asshole."
Mm-hmm.
But
Shout out to Surge, man. He's been on here too.
that's why I fuck with Surge because it's crazy the shit he says.
yeah.
But is it? We don't know anything.
Yeah, nah.
We don't know if aliens are real, whether they're not real. We don't know if the government's lying. We don't know if COVID's real. We don't know. Like, yeah, it's real. You can get COVID, but like, we don't fucking know anything,
My
bro.
dad was telling me some shit earlier. Like he had COVID recently, like tested positive for it because you niggas could have COVID probably 10 times over and just didn't know until they started testing for it. He said same shit. He was like, I don't know anything about this COVID shit. He was like, but what I do know is that when it was when I had it, he was like, I didn't even have it bad. Like, he wasn't like not breathing well and all that other shit, but he just, the way he described it was so like real. Like, he was like, and simple. He was like, yo, I felt like I definitely had something foreign in my body.
Yeah.
Like, he just felt off. We were talking about the football player. You saw that shit that happened yesterday. We obviously have to talk about that before the podcast ends. But, you know, obviously prayers up for Bill's safety. That shit was very, very scary. I'm drunk right now, so I can't remember his name, even though I've been seeing it all day. That's how much of an old man I am.
Damian Hamlin or something like that.
Hamlin.
I might be fucking up his name.
Nah, it is Hamlin.
Yeah.
Yo, obviously the first thing that niggas are obsessed with this, they like fixated on it. This topic of like anything that anybody goes through nowadays, like any type of like reaction or whatever they end up going through, whether it's like a reaction to something or they come up.
It's related to the vaccine.
It's related to the vaccine. Justin Bieber, he had some shit happen with like his face going numb, yeah. And it was like, oh, that's that vax. Like, I agree, but it's also like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Because the same things that could cause this, like a lot of people were saying, like, yo, yeah, it's a cardiac thing. It came out. It's a cardiac thing, right? I think it's ignorant for us to sit here and be like, yo, this is what happened to homeboy. This is what it's for. Nobody knows, and he's still trying to recover. He's fighting for his fucking life. And we got to also think about the fact that his family is like seeing all of these things online, right? They know better than anybody. They don't have the time to sit there and like
tweet back to everybody
and all that other shit. But I don't 100% disagree with the fact that it could be the vaccine. But here's the other shit we got to think about. Everything that the vaccine causes, COVID causes regardless. Like the cardiac, the thing that came out about the cardiac thing specifically, like niggas was like, yo, he got the vaccine, it's probably the vaccine. Yo, if he didn't get the vaccine, who's to say that he didn't have COVID or he would have gotten COVID? And COVID itself causes the same cardiac issues. And I know that because like I have a client who just went to fucking Colorado for a well-paying job, and they sent his ass back because they were like, yo, you can't be out here while you have this thing that was caused from COVID. He didn't even get vaxxed. After I got COVID, and this was before I got vaxxed, same shit. I started having an irregular heartbeat and like all this crazy shit. I went to go get scanned. They told me part of my heart was like slightly inflamed, and then it went away in the next couple of months. So it's like, it sucks, and it is true, but it's like, yo, you either get it from the vaccine or you get it from the virus itself, which at the end of the day is inevitable. You're going to get it.
My thing is like, obviously not everyone's a fucking doctor.
Yeah.
We would all be doctors if we knew what the fuck everything was about. Right. One. And two, I just feel like there's a negative to every positive. You know what I'm saying? You fucking, I don't fucking know, bro. There's a negative to every positive. You do too much of anything is not good for you.
Yeah, facts.
So it's like, you get the vaccine, cool, you're protected from COVID, but it has these side effects. It's just like medication. Boom, you get this medication. It's supposed to help with your anxiety and depression, but it causes this. There's always a but. So it's like, if you don't want to get the fucking vaccine, don't get the vaccine. Shut the fuck up. It's crazy that
we still having this conversation too.
If you want to get the vaccine and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's it.
If you want COVID, get COVID and shut the fuck up.
Like,
right.
Yo.
At the end of the day, one, I don't give a fuck how smart you are as a doctor. I don't give a fuck how smart you are in any field. You don't know 100% of everything. Crazy, catastrophic shit with no explanation happens all the time. Nobody knows anything. So whether it's related to the vaccine or related to COVID or related to him just having another issue, who gives a fuck? Hopefully he gets better. And it is what it is. I hate the whole, you can't help but to think this is because of the fucking vaccine. You can't help but to suck my fucking balls.
Like, yo, just pray for the
Shut
man.
the
Yo,
fuck
prayers
up
for...
Who cares what it was because of? Because whether or not it was because of that doesn't mean it's going to change everybody's perception or everybody's fucking opinion. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. He might die, God forbid. Hopefully he doesn't. Pray for him. And it is what the fuck it is.
Yo, prayers up for Damar Hamlin, man. Like, it's sad. It's scary. It wasn't even that big of a hit. It's one of those things, man, where, like, the body's a weird thing. It's so complex. Like, there's different... It could go deeper than a vaccine, bro. And you know what? Like, I'm one of the people that, because I went through some shit with my heart personally, and nothing that serious, I just felt weird things happen with my heart. It could very well be a vaccine or COVID, but it could also be the fact that it could be the way he got up or the way he got hit, even if it wasn't that big. Like,
I saw some shit where it was like there was a doctor who was on TV talking about how the heart pulsates and there's a brief like fucking millisecond in between each pulse that if you were to take a blow to the chest at that perfect exact moment.
Yes, I saw that too, yep.
That you would go into cardiac arrest. Mm-hmm. And it is what the fuck it is. So it's like, it could not be because of the vaccine or because of not, like it couldn't, he might have just got hit perfectly in the right spot at the right time. And it happened to him.
That shit is crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knows.
I'm on some shit with this shit. Like, I don't even want to watch the video anymore from how crazy it was. Mm-mm. Like, I'm actually like, you know, not to sound all like woke or whatever the fuck, but I didn't like how much I saw the video. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, niggas.
He's only 24.
Yeah.
He's a kid. Only 24 years old. Everybody started sharing other videos instead of that video. There's no reason to see that shit.
I'm not going to lie. This orange juice and tequila fucking tastes like ass.
Yeah, it's not good. I already drank mine. I don't know.
Oh, you just put me on blast. Now I got to finish my shit like right now.
I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry.
I'm all set with that.
Nigga.
Me too, bro. My back hurts. My body hurts.
You go to PT or anything, my nigga? Like,
I'm supposed to.
Maybe we should go to a rub and talk together. I've always wanted to try that, but
I've been to one.
How is it?
Well, I went to one accidentally, so I didn't actually get it. So I can't tell you about the full experience, but for the massage was good. And then at the end, when they ask you if you want the happy ending,
I'm a complicated nigga, and I think maybe it's a entering my 30s thing, but like I don't come easily.
I just think that if it's not like if it's just a hand job, what makes you think you could beat my shit better than me?
Better than me.
I don't think you're gonna make me nut.
Right.
And you might be good, but like I beat my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna be better than me.
Nah, there's like
I'm
scientifically,
sorry.
Scientifically, we've been talking about a lot of science on this podcast. Scientifically, I'm pretty sure that's a proven fact.
The odds of you being better than me at my own shit is crazy.
Math. We're even entering math. Mathematically,
mathematically, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. You're not gonna beat my shit better than I can.
And for me to pay you for you to beat my shit mediocre
just
is
anybody and females in general. Yo, you're not. At some point, as a female, you have to retire the hand job.
I think that shit is such like a 13, 14, 15-year-old
After
thing.
that, it's like, yo, you either sucking dick or you guys are just having raw sex.
And if you don't want to, that's fine.
That's fine.
We don't have to, but if you want to engage in something sexual, a hand job is no longer.
Yeah, that's
once I hit 17, 18,
that's
19.
why the rub and tug to me, I'm like, yo, I'm not knocking it, but I'm like, yo, I don't know if it's going to do anything for me.
I'll probably try it.
But it is one of those things where I'm like, yo.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
You have to try it.
As a man.
Yeah, at least once. I'm not saying like jump into prostitution or nothing, but like, you know what I'm saying? A little hand job. You might have to try. If not, whatever. But I think that's kind of like a rite of passage.
Yeah. I'll take a massage and then go home and beat my shit. I feel like that's like my own little rub and tug.
Or like beat your shit in front of the girl, like.
True. Like, yo, she might have a nice set of, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be like C cups or something like that. Yo.
Doesn't have to be anything crazy like C cups or something like that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Yo, before we wrap up the podcast, how far you think the Giants are going?
You want me to be honest, or you want me to
unbiasedly, like put all your hatred aside?
I've never been. I don't be hating.
Nah, you're not a hater.
I'm not a hater.
You are not a hater.
Do I talk shit about the Giants? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's your
We're
job.
rivals.
Yeah,
we have to.
It's your job.
One thing I will never compliment is the Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys.
All right.
Fuck them. I don't care if they're
I
doing
respect
good, bad.
the shit out of that.
Fuck the Cowboys.
All
Fuck
right.
the Commanders, but the Cowboys mostly out anyone.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants, I could see them. I could see them going second round. Super Bowl, I don't think so.
No.
Not being biased, would I think it's the craziest shit ever? No. I don't think they're a bad team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're Super Bowl yet. I would see them going second round.
The only hope that I hold on to is the fact that but the thing is, the defense is not the same as those times that they had. But what I was gonna say is, like, the times that I've seen them go to the Super Bowl, I couldn't believe it.
Right. I think that,
but they don't have the same defense that they did.
If they go,
either.
I think they can beat the Vikings.
Yeah.
I don't think the Vikings are a bad team, but I don't think they're as good as their record. I see the Giants beating the Vikings. I don't see the Giants beating the San Francisco 49ers. I don't see the Giants beating the Eagles. Not saying it's going to be a blowout like last time, because obviously you guys had injuries, whatever the case may be. I don't see them going Super Bowl. I think they go second round, maybe get knocked out, touchdown or two. But I think within the next few years, especially with their coaching staff now,
their coaching staff
I think
is fire.
they become a fucking automatic playoff team.
All right. This isn't a sports podcast, but I wanted to see a fellow Eagles fan talk, give his
I think the
prediction
Eagles are going to the fucking Super Bowl. I think if you don't think that, you could suck my beef.
Nah, I think they are going. Niggas really out here with their socks out right now.
I think it's very comfortable. I think I moved my feet in an uncomfortable amount of times.
Nah,
in
me
this
too.
I've been rubbing them.
I know they definitely see me. Like, I do a lot of this.
I'm
like,
a rubber like this. This was me the whole podcast.
I rub, but the thing that I do the most is curl my toes, and I don't even know that I'm doing it. So that I know they see
Kind of
it.
gay.
They're like, yo, this nigga's either gay
It's
or
a little
horny.
gay.
And I will say,
Both.
It's not the other one. It's the other one. Whatever you want to think from that, you can think.
For sure.
Nah, I'm just a horny nigga, I guess. I don't know. I had one person tell me that, and I'm like, when I'm doing it, I'm not horny, but they were like, yo, I think you are, you just don't know.
You know what's crazy? When I get in bed, horny or not, I always do this. I don't know why I always rub my feet together.
Yeah.
And I've been subconsciously thinking about that OD this whole podcast and my facial expressions.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just always have to. I don't know why I do.
I don't know. I always end up.
I've done this the entire podcast.
I always end up curling my toes. I don't know why.
So you can zoom in on my feet a little bit if you want.
Yeah. If y'all like it, we could end up selling like feet pics and shit.
I'm down.
I just keep seeing the numbers like bitches make on OnlyFans and shit. And I'm like, yo, there's got to be a way.
I get pedicures and shit.
There has to be a way to make money for niggas. Like, we got to figure it out.
I think there's a market for guys.
I think
it's smaller than women.
But you gotta find a partner. That's the thing.
I think that there are women that get turned on by guys. Like, there's a section of porn where it's like just all about the guy.
Yeah.
Where girls like lick the armpits of the guy and like lick the feet.
Oh shit.
So I think there is a market for guys' feet pics. I don't know how to get into that market.
Right.
But I get pedicures and shit, so it's like
I get manicures. I mean, maybe I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out though. I gotta figure out how to tap into that because I really want to make money like that.
The numbers are crazy, and if we can get into that and go up from there, then why not?
Yeah, we should
provide for our kids with our feet and our hands, like real men.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, not the traditional way, but
you know, women are gonna bitch about that. They're gonna be like, "Yo, this is our way to make good money." Like men do. It's like, yo, you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck them.
We're gonna colonize OnlyFans. How about that?
Who cares anymore?
Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
I'm they.
Yeah, I'm they too. Fuck
I'm
it.
they now.
I'm they. I'm no longer him.
Right.
I mean, I am him. Fuck it. You could be
You
whatever
are
the
him.
fuck you want to be. I'm him, and I'm also they. How about that?
And you're also her.
Yeah, fuck it.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, that's how.
I'm him, they, her. I'm it. I'm all of that.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is, bro, at this point.
All right, yo, I'm going to wrap it up on that note unless you got anything else to add.
Be happy. And there's no guys better looking than us.
No, yeah, facts. That's true.
That's it.
If you're going through seasonal depression, I feel you, my nigga, get up and do something. That's all I got to say. I mean, like,
Facts.
it might be the most scumbag thing to say, but it might also be the most powerful thing to say. Like, yo, get up and go do something. Like, I'm not going to lie. There's been mornings, the last couple mornings, where I want to get up and genuinely try to go to the gym. And if you don't end up doing that, go beat your shit. Like, whatever.
I think that it's about small victories. Get up, make your bed, take a shower, brush your teeth, get dressed, make yourself feel good, listen to good music, and try to stay positive. Yeah.
Read a fucking book instead of watching
Read a
porn.
book.
I said beat your shit, but I really don't mean that because that shit's bad for you. Even though I still do it.
I'm a beat my shit.
Regardless.
One thing about me, I'm a beat my shit.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is, nigga.
All right, this has been Take As Needed. Your boy is back. We're going to keep doing this shit on a weekly basis. So I'll catch you guys on the flip.
You already know.